Well, I'm looking forward to the fact that at Provada, for the first time, there's going to be an international dimension to the programme, and that means that Dutch cities and Dutch developers get exposed to the huge opportunities in terms of investment capital that's out there in the world at the moment. You know, the Dutch market for some time has been ready for an influx of international capital, and yet there haven't been that many opportunities for capital to see the opportunity and for the cities and for the developers to present themselves to that capital in such a structured way. So I think that's going to be fantastic. My own view is that the Dutch market is now coming good, and that this is a great time given the amazing assets, the fantastic infrastructure, very good sound demographics and underpinnings in the Netherlands. It's a great time for international investors to start to get to know Dutch cities better and to get to know the opportunities there. So I think we can combine that in an international programme with a really interesting conversation about housing investment opportunities in the Netherlands, where there are many and where the quality is good, the yields are excellent, the framework is now right. The competitiveness of Dutch cities is a really critical conversation. I hope to have the chance to talk with Dutch cities about how they're becoming investment ready, how they're preparing for new forms of capital and getting a pipeline of projects ready for it, and how they're also becoming more business friendly, thinking about the needs of different kinds of businesses and organising themselves around that. So as underpinning all of these ideas is a project that ULI is developing around density, and that's why ULI, working with Provada and with PropertyEU, is playing such a key role in this international event. We're looking at the role of density not just in responding to demographic growth, but also some of the drivers that come from changes in the industry mix that we're getting in cities, the digitised economy, if you like, the innovation economy, but also some of the requirements of that capital to accumulate greater asset within a managed space. And of course, the product of urban redevelopment, urban regeneration, where the Dutch are masters and where therefore, you know, there's a drive for density. So I think density as a means to achieve investment attractiveness and as a means to achieve competitiveness could be very interesting. Of course, the other big theme when I'm in the Netherlands is always this. You know, there are 4 great cities, very, very close to each other, and geographically their distance from one another is like one side of Paris to the other side of Paris, or the north of London to the south of London. What would it be like if those 4 great cities played as a team and competed as one in this sort of global war for capital, for investment and for talent? I think that will be an interesting part of the conversation.